Thank y'all so much. It is an honor, it is a blessing. Youth ministry, for one, keeps you humble. A big part of our job is sharing the love of Christ. And the best way to do that is to love people. And the past 4 or 5 years, I've really grown to love teenagers even more than I have. Because they really need someone to love them on a daily basis. And it's just a blessing to not only honor our congregation at Faith Baptist Church, but to serve Quitman as well. So, and to do that through serving as youth pastor. Got a great team of people at Faith Baptist that help me out with music. So, very humble, very honored. Thank y'all so much.
So this gentleman spent most of his childhood and high school years in a small town about 100 miles west of Fort Worth. His mom and dad were both career teachers for 30 plus years. Through 12 years of primary education, there was always at least one parent on the same campus. As a kid, having your parents with you at school was a pretty large deterrent to misbehaving. His dad's simple rule was, whatever punishment you receive at school, you get double at home. It didn't take him long to figure out good citizenship was the best path. He grew up hunting, fishing, playing football, just like every other boy in the area. He attended Texas A&M University, where he studied geology. Joining the workforce in 1987, he worked for a municipal contractor oilfield services company. Life direction changed in 1989 when he took an entry-level job in Austin as for a professional services organization. Over the next 25 years, he worked his way up to Vice President of Operations for a $1 billion privately held company. His love of fishing brought this individual to Lake Fork in the Quitman area in 2006. He met his wife in 2013 while he was helping coach a football team on which her son played. They began dating in 2015, married in 2016. Together they have a daughter, Emily, and sons Garen and Katie. Okay, now you probably know who they are. He is currently the Secretary Administrator for the City of Quitman and currently serves the following boards. He is the President and Sports Commissioner for Quitman Youth Foundation, Vice President for Range Wood County Baseball Softball Association. He's on the East Texas Youth Basketball League, Wood County Airport Board, and Wood County Economic Development Commission. He also participates in 2 civic organizations, Rotary Club of Quitman, and he's the interim president and president-elect in the Kiwanis Club of Quitman. Please welcome the Man of the Year, Mr. Rodney Kieke.
Thank you, brother.
Given the season we're in, can I get a recount, please? Wow, what an honor this is. I look out here and man, I see just a room full of people that should be standing up here. So, thank you for this. I appreciate the Chamber of Commerce. They're working hard. I know I'm married to one, so I know how hard they work. So, I do want to thank Kelly. She's my wife, my girlfriend, my partner, my cook. I'll give you a profile. She is awesome, and I want to thank our 2 boys too, because without you guys, I would have to get the step stool out every day. Thanks for managing the top shelf for us. And you know, it's just it's an honor to live in this town. It's amazing the people that volunteer their time and work with kids, with economic development, with boards. It's amazing. So thank you and have a great night.
And now for our Woman of the Year award. So this individual is a native and lifelong resident of Texas, having grown up in Bryan. She is a graduate of Texas A&M University, all right, where she earned a bachelor's in business administration and accounting. She became the certified public accountant in 1982. She is the chief executive officer and general manager of Wood County Electric Co-op, where she has been employed since 1983, and she was named to her current position in 1996. Prior to the Wood County Electric Co-op, she worked in accounting positions in the oil and gas industry. I'm sure you know who this is now. She is active in many industries and is in cooperative trade associations and has served in various board capacities in many of those. She also has been an active member in many civic and business organizations locally. She is a member and past director of Quitman Chamber of Commerce, served on the East Texas Workforce Development Board, was part of the Wood County Extension Program Council, served on the Wood County Peace Officers Training Advisory Board, and is a past director of the Wood County Industrial Commission. She also served as the Wood County A&M Club Mustard Chair for many years and is a member of Wood County Aggie Moms. She also is the president of the Quitman Pilot Club. Her hobbies include long walks on the beach, including reading and participating in local book club, cooking, sailing, and kayaking. She and her husband, Troy, are the parents of 2 boys, Alex and Clayton. She and Troy are members of the Holy Spirit Catholic Church in Hollow Lake Ranch, Texas. Please help me congratulate Miss Debbie Robinson.
Thank you all so much. It's quite an honor to be recognized in this community where everyone gives so much of themselves to make our community what it is. And I truly am honored and blessed to be recognized by all of you. Thank you.
So if you would, one more time, please. Let's give another round of applause for our 3 winners, please. Thank you very much. And went to Quitman schools all her life and graduated from Quitman High School in 1992. After graduating from Quitman High School, she moved to Austin and attended the University of Texas. No? Okay, all right. She became a mother while living in Austin. Her daughter, Lauren, was born in Austin in 1999. She earned her Bachelor's of Science in 2009 and a Master's degree from Texas A&M Commerce in 2011, where she also worked. She accomplished these things as a single working mom. She decided to move back to East Texas in the early 2000s. She was a secretary at First United Methodist Church in Quitman. She would later move to Commerce to work and finish her education. She also worked at A&M Commerce in the agricultural department and the graduate studies department. She and her daughter, Lauren, are active at First United Methodist Church, and she is a member of the Quitman Lake Fork Kiwanis. She is the vice president of Quitman's Friends of the Library. She serves as the chairman of the Quitman Planning Zone Commission. She is also an Old Settlers Reunion board member, following in the footsteps of her grandfather, okay, I'm giving the name now, Clint Tucker, who served as Old Settlers board president for many years, and her dad, Larry Tucker, who also served on the board in the past. She has become a huge supporter of her hometown. Her frequent Facebook posts about Quitman and the great things that we have here are an encouragement to all. She is one of Quitman's biggest cheerleaders and is truly what the Community Spirit Award is all about. Please help me congratulate Miss Carley Tucker.
Thank you. Thanks, Dad, for writing that bio. My dad won this award a couple years ago, and then last year he won Citizen of the Year. My grandfather won Citizen of the Year in 1986, and I was here then, and I was sitting in just about the same place I'm sitting tonight. So you could say that serving Quitman in our community is kind of a family tradition, and it's one I take a lot of pride in. I was very happy to have the opportunity to move back home. I love this community. I love everything about this community. I love being here in Quitman. And I would just encourage everyone to get out and support the community. It doesn't take much to support this community. It's great. It kind of sells itself. You just have to tell people, get involved, join a group, join your church and organization, do something, just be there, support the kids, and let's just make the next year great. Thanks.
So our next award is the Large Business of the Year Award. The Wallace Thompson Company, owner of Quitman True Value, was founded in Rusk, Texas in 1895 and is one of the oldest family-owned and continuously operated family businesses in Texas. In 1910, it opened Wallace Thompson Funeral Home, which continues to operate to this day as well. The company is into its 5th generation of family management and is owned by Jimmy Thompson, who serves as president, Jarrod Thompson, vice president and COO, and Jan Thompson Evans, and will celebrate 125 years in business in 2020. In 2013, the company began negotiations with True Value to open a branch store here in Quitman, Texas, in a 15,000 square foot facility owned by one of the company's principals, Jarrod Thompson. In 2015, it was a big year for the company as it acquired Burke's Hardware and Furniture in Frankston, Texas, opened Bud's Appliances and Outdoor in downtown Rusk, and opened Quitman True Value as well. Quitman True Value initially opened in November of 2015 with the official grand opening in March of 2016, primarily due to the hard work of the owner, Jarrod Thompson, and the operations manager, Kevin Gentry. Since its opening, True Value has supported the Quitman community and is a very strong supporter of the local merchants and has even partnered with local merchants, giving them retail space in their store with plans to grow more partnerships in 2020. Its biggest asset continues to be its employees who work hard and are always ready to help with a smile. A special thanks to Jarrod Thompson for having the vision to invest in the city of Quitman. Please help me in congratulating Quitman True Value.
Thank you all very much. It's a pleasure to be here, and this is a great honor. I just want to tell you how proud we are to be part of the Quitman community. This community has, I believe, the most creative, energetic, and aggressive leaders of anywhere. I'll put you up against anyone, our community leaders. And we're real proud to be part of this growth that you're experiencing due to your leaders' enthusiasm and involvement. And we're looking forward to continuing our partnership to help grow the city of Quitman. And we realize that we have to earn your support and trust every day. And we can't do that without our employees and associates. That said, I'd like to give a special thank you to Scott Dunson and our management, his team that work hard to get your support and trust every day. And we hope we are meeting or hopefully exceeding your expectations. And look forward to a long, long relationship with your community. Thank you very much.
And our Small Business of the Year award. So I'll go ahead and say it because their names all throughout this. So, S'mores Trails. So our owner of S'mores Trails, Cheyenne, taught school in Hitchcock, Texas for 8 years. She felt the need to move to East Texas and moved to Quitman and lived in her parents' home until they retired. She did not know what she would be doing other than looking for work. While driving to Quitman, she was called by Gilmore ISD. And having an interview over the phone, the next day she stayed later and then planned to travel to Gilmore ISD for a face-to-face interview and was hired. She spent 3 years teaching in Gilmore ISD. She has always loved the outdoors, whether surfing, hiking, or camping. She also teaches yoga at Rock Solid Fitness. Cheyenne had always dreamed of owning her own business since working at Beach Break Surf Shop in Galveston, Texas. She started S'mores Trails, a men and women's outdoor apparel boutique, in June of 2019. Please help me in recognizing S'mores Trails in Cheyenne.
From this community, but it is an absolute honor to be a part of this community. I look forward every single day to waking up, going to my shop, and meeting all the unique individuals that cross my path every day. Thank you. It is an honor.
And a proud 2005 graduate of Texas A&M University, he began his teaching career in Winona and joined the staff at Quitman High School in 2009. He took over the ag program at Quitman High School and has helped turn it into one of the premier high school ag departments in the state. He is currently a board member of the Ag Teachers Association of Texas, vice president of the Area 6 Ag Teachers Association, and is a past president of the Mineola District Ag Teachers Association. Some of his accomplishments include coaching students in career development events such as state qualifying wildlife teams for 11 consecutive years, state qualifying forestry teams for 14 consecutive years, state qualifying milk quality products teams 3 years, and leadership development events such as state qualifying green hand skills team 12 years, state qualifying senior skills team for 10 years, state qualifying radio teams for 1 year, and state qualifying public relations teams for 5 years. His students have won Grand Champion Ag Mech Project at the county show, Grand Champion Showmanship team at both the Houston Livestock Show and San Antonio Livestock Show, and have won over 70 Blue Ribbon projects at major livestock shows. His students have also had first-in-class projects at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, the San Antonio Livestock Show, and the Wood County Junior Livestock Show. He is passionate about his students and his community. He is a tenacious advocate for agriculture in general and particularly in FFA. He is happily married to his wife Ashley and has 2 children who are the light of his life, Brooke and Bryan. Please help me in congratulating the Educator of the Year, Brant Lee.
Man, this is quite the honor. None of those things that you heard about me would even be close to true if it wasn't for a community like Quitman, with 2 teaching partners like I have over there in the Ag building, and continued support of our administration, our principals, superintendent, school board, and community members. And this is just a very good, awesome award. Thank you very much.
Our next award is the Community Service Award. This individual, born and raised in Lone Oak, Texas, where he attended kindergarten through 12th grade and honed his desire to be involved in a lifetime of sports. Upon graduation at Lone Oak, he attended Texas A&M Commerce, played football until an injury ended his collegiate dreams. At this point, he entered the 9-to-5 workforce, although not feeling the fulfillment he had hoped for. After meeting his wife, she encouraged him to return to school and seek his dreams. So he went back to college, completing his bachelor's at Kansas State University in 2007. Also the degree to allow him to be an educator and coach. It was here that he truly found his passion and realized that it only revolves around playing fields. He quickly began to understand the responsibility and the opportunity that he had in sports to shape and build character in the lives of young people he was leading. Please help me in congratulating Community Service Award winner, Bryan Oakes.
Quite an honor. First and foremost, I'd like to talk to the board that voted on this because they're crazy. I don't do enough. You know, I think there's a lot more to be done. This community is awesome. My family and I are so glad to be a part of it. It's just every day I kind of see more and more of why people love this place. It's really phenomenal. Thank you guys so much. Really an honor. Thank you.
Okay, the next award is the Young Professional of the Year Award. I would like to introduce you to a young lady who has spent her entire life in Quitman in the Wood County area. She went her whole career in Quitman ISD, where she was very involved in many clubs and school activities. These activities propelled her into starting her own business while still in high school. She started a business teaching tennis lessons to up-and-coming tennis players, as well as starting her own photography business. Her niche market for this was taking photos for local high school seniors, as well as family pictures, which she was very creative. In 2013, she left the Texas Tea Room to pursue another career with People's Telephone Company. She worked hard and built great relationships with all the different employees that she interacted with but very quickly moved on to work up front in sales with the mobile phone department. In August of 2018, she received a terrific opportunity and is currently the regional sales manager for Live Oak Healthcare. This position has her traveling all over East Texas, promoting and marketing all the nursing homes that are owned by Live Oak. In the meantime, she and her husband have started a metal fabrication business called Arc Force Manufacturing and recently purchased the building right across the field from where we are this evening, Ben Cathy's Air Conditioning and Fitness Center. 3 years ago, she joined the board of the Quitman Chamber of Commerce as a representative of People's Telephone. From there, she stepped up into the role of chairman. As we mentioned before, she retired from Chamber last month. We are proud to present the award for the Young Professional of the Year Award to Miss Alayna Moffet.
You know, everyone's been real quiet this week. I was wondering. I was asking, so who's all the winners? Can I not know? They're like, no, you just show up. I'm like, something's up, something's up. Well, I do want to thank a lot of people, especially the board, Elizabeth, everyone on the chamber, our members, okay? Everyone here's a member. You make this work. You make tonight work. You make the future of the chamber work, and that's a big deal. The past 2 years, I've got to meet a lot of people, do a lot of events, make things happen, so we've had a good time. I also am excited to be in Quitman. Like I said, I grew up in Quitman, worked in Quitman, and now have a business in Quitman. So, great community. It's about people. I'm big. I've learned. I'm Young Professional of the Year. I've learned a lot in a short amount of time about people, business, and life. So, I do thank a lot of people. Thank y'all for being here tonight, and I would love to give a round of applause for our members, okay? And tonight has been fabulous, so thank you, the board, Quitman Chamber, and Elizabeth, and all the volunteers that helped with that as well.
So now we're going to introduce the Medical Professional of the Year Award. So this individual graduated from Texas Tech University, Health Science Center School of Medicine. He completed his residency in Springfield, Missouri, and specializes in family medicine. He has worked as a consultant for a medical device manufacturer and started a multi-specialty clinic which includes physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech-aquatic therapy. This physician is a multi-engine pilot, and his hobbies include golf, I'm sure y'all know who this is, hunting, pet rescue, and aquaponics gardening. From his time here in Quitman, he has helped numerous people and has become a great asset to our community. Please help me congratulate the Medical Professional of the Year, Dr. Scott Olson.
Thank you all very much. I just want to thank all the nurses that have made our job so easy over the years, the first responders, the police force, Kelly Cole, and Officer Caslew. Thank you to our military veterans who, have kept us safe. And thank everybody for being here tonight, and we appreciate the award. Thank you.
And now, for the First Responder of the Year Award. This individual was born in Dallas, raised in Galveston, and came home to Wood County at the age of 15. He began his law enforcement career at the age of 19. His 36 years in the business have been spent serving the residents of Wood County. He has worked for the City of Alva, Wood County Sheriff's Office, and the City of Quitman. He currently serves as the Chief of Police for the City of Quitman, a position he has held for more than a decade. When not on duty, he can be found in the classroom, teaching cadets and using his life experiences to instill in others his love of law enforcement. Please help me in congratulating First Responder of the Year Award, Mr. Kelly Cole.
Wow. Did not expect this. I thank you very, very much. I have spent my life, serving the community, serving the citizens of this county, this town, and I'm very proud to accept this in the behalf of them, because those are the ones that matter. Our citizens, they're the important part to us. We go out here on a daily basis, all of us, as officers, EMTs, fire department, we all take this very seriously. You've caught me off guard here. I don't really know what to say. Thank you very much.
All right, one more thing and then we're out of here. There's a little background for this award. This is a new award. When we started tallying the votes for Woman of the Year, there was a three-way tie. And so we had to make some decisions. It was easy to eliminate one member because they, as a board member, they weren't eligible to receive an award, but we thought this person really needed to be recognized because of all the hard work they do in the community and the great person they are. So, see if you can guess who the board member of the year is. And I think this came from the spouse. Notice I didn't give away the gender yet, right? Did I? Well, there it is. While she has lived in different places, she has always called Quitman home. Oh, put the name right in here. Kelly has always known that she wanted to bring something to her hometown, so she did just that. Opening the Speakeasy Coffee House in 2017, she was often heard saying that it has very little to do with coffee. Whether it was coffee or not, the opening of her business has given everyone who has entered the opportunity to see and feel part of something she calls community. Existing in it, taking from it, giving to it, loving it, being frustrated with it, but most of all being part of it, is the sense of community that Kelly wants to share. Fear and self-doubt will stop about 95% of us from even chasing a dream. Kelly is one of those rare people that draw strength from crippling challenges in her past to overcome anything in her path in the future. It doesn't start and stop with her business. It is deep within her guiding principles. Her faith, family, and friends keep her focused and grounded. Kelly has more energy than the whole third grade class on Halloween. She sheds more tears than a culinary class during onion cutting skills day. Says what needs to be said whether it is comfortable or not. Loves her family unconditionally. Would fight an army to protect her town. Continually gives of her time with no strings attached. She is creative beyond words. Kelly is all that, and yes, that smile is genuine. It's my pleasure to give the board member of the year award to my friend, Kelly Kieke.
Trophies today. No idea it was in there. I do love Quitman, and I think this board and my family are the two groups that hear me cuss and cry and get so frustrated, but at the end of the day, it's all worth it. So I'm thankful that you came and celebrated with us, and let's have another good year.